3, 2, 1. I know you see somehow the world will change for me and be so wonderful.
I don't do the rest.
Yeah, I do actually, but we're not going to do that because we don't want to get hit with copyright.
No, we
So
don't.
thank you guys for joining us for another episode of One Thing's For Sure, Tuesday for Certain. I'm your boy, Sir Daniel, starting off tonight, and I'm going to go ahead and allow everybody else to introduce themselves. Before they do, if this is your first time tuning in, please make sure to hit the like and subscribe, hit that bell icon for notifications, to keep up with us on all social media platforms on the 1424 podcast on TikTok. Well, not TikTok, we don't do that anymore. On Instagram, and I think that's the only thing. We're gonna. Oh, and on top of that, take it away.
I hate you because that was
What's the word, baby? What's the word? Yeah, what's the word?
That's a sucky intro.
I mean,
No, you know what? I give him props on it. It was exciting.
No, you brought energy.
I have to. That was an amazing intro. What I meant is that last part where you just stayed quiet because I hate awkward quietness because I'm just like, what's going on?
No, yeah, I wanted everyone to collectively squeeze their buttholes.
Hi guys, it's your girl Nikki.
Hey, all right, sorry. Introduce yourselves. And the lovely, beautiful Miss
Nate.
Okay. Why don't you hit me?
Sorry, my hair's a little too long.
Funny as hell.
Domestic violence.
Domestic. Emotional damage. What's the word, y'all? Y'all know the vibes. Make sure Bears Glow Jedi back in the building. You feel me? I hope all y'all is having a good ass day. And let's make it shake.
And you know it's already your gearhead, Mr. Logic himself. And you know we're going to carry tradition. So as we break it off before we get into our topics today, let's talk about how our weeks go so far. So ladies first, how was your week?
So my week has been pretty good. At work, they have been training me to take on more responsibility, which I love personally because sometimes I get so sick and tired of doing the same thing over and over. And I'm just like, give me a challenge. Give me stuff to do to be productive. Because if not, I'm going to be stuck in my thoughts and I don't want that.
Oh, please, Max, can I have some more?
Yeah, I was about to say, what kind of thoughts is you flying through right now?
Just thoughts. I don't want to be alone in my thoughts for too long.
I feel that though.
I feel the Harley Quinn vibes. Oh no, it's just the voices.
That's that slave mentality. She's literally been broken to where she's begging the master for work. You know what I'm saying? Get out of that slave mentality. Hop back on that grind set mindset. You know what I'm saying? Make your own wealth. Become a sovereign citizen. Create a trust. You know, an LLC. You know what I'm saying?
How was your weekend?
Nigga, you wearing a Power Rangers.
Oh God, he's a black Power Ranger.
Out of all of them, where to choose diversity, motherfucker? You just want to choose the black.
That's gotta be racist.
I chose the Black Ranger because
he's black.
Mastodons are cool. All right. Because that's what he was, a mastodon.
But ain't that a fucking woolly mammoth?
It is.
Mammoth?
It's a different kind of mammoth.
Mammoth?
Mammoth?
A mammoth?
You know what?
You know what I didn't do?
How was your week?
My week has been all right. I start work on Monday.
Wonderful.
Hey!
Wonderful.
And
Wonderful.
I'm, yeah. Well, I have to talk to you about something after the show.
I'm unavailable.
Darn.
What about you, EJ? How was your week?
I mean, I ain't even gonna lie. If I gotta be really honest, my week has been extremely hectic, and it sucked, honestly. But now is the time, definitely couldn't look on the bright side because being here is one of my favorite things to do. So I'm on the bright side right now, and I move into a new spot on Monday.
Yes.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Independent over here.
Where's this spot located?
Still in Fort Lauderdale. I wish I was closer. 900.
But fuck Egypt. But hey,
Mm-hmm.
you're on your own. You're on your own.
Mm-hmm.
If it makes you feel better, I found an efficiency down in Homestead.
You did?
I'm gonna go check it out on Sunday.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
We're on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
We on the same
Don't
wavelength.
waste your time with an efficiency. So.
But hear me out. It has a kitchen,
Okay.
a full kitchen, an actual bedroom, an actual full bathroom, and
you win.
I could pull my car in and close the gate behind it.
Yeah, but let me
That's
ask you
a
this.
studio. That's not even really
let me
like
ask you this.
an efficient.
Are the landlords Cuban?
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's where you fucked up, bud.
No, man.
Listen.
Unapologetically, if I could eradicate every fucking Cuban in a 900-mile radius with a nanite bomb that killed every single one above the age of 55 with a fucking driver's license, I would.
You do know one of the dudes that owns this spot that we're in right now is a Cuban, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks.
All right, shit. Make sure you tell that to his face, gang. Make
I'm
sure you
like
tell that to
this.
his face.
If I could eradicate every fucking Cuban, I would.
Okay,
All right.
so let me double back on that. As I always say,
have him eat that right now.
he don't speak for me.
Specifically in Hialeah.
Not for me neither.
He speaks for himself.
Not for me neither.
Now,
Specifically in the Hialeah and the plantation areas.
now, if I go check this place out and it is fitting, I see myself doing it because the truth of the matter is, I think we all could know that life is getting very expensive, and there's nothing wrong with living with your parents. I don't want you guys to ever feel like you're getting tore down because, oh, you got to be independent, have your own spot. No. I realize for me to obtain the things I want in life, I have to take that route. So honestly, I don't care what nationality they are. I don't care what origin they come from. As long as they're respectful, as long as they're basically meeting me halfway and we can agree on terms, I'm with it. Now, the truth of the matter is, when it comes to my week, it's been very, very challenging.
Oh, man.
Ended up in the hospital yesterday. Shout out to those who sent me a text message and showed me love. My body shut down.
Again.
So, as you guys know, last week, Nate, her man, my sister, my brother, you know what I'm saying, my old man, and I don't like calling her my stepmom, I just say my mom. We went to Disney.
Okay.
And I'm going to have to give Nate this one. I should have listened to her. I have to give respect when it's due. I should have listened to her because
Nate was right.
I chose to take the hard route and walk the whole thing. And evidently what ended up happening was I have a bone kind of protruding through my foot from the accident. And that much walking stressed out my pinky toe. So between it ripped open. So I've been having to put ointment to close it back up so it doesn't get infected.
You got the athlete's foot like crazy.
And then
you should just surgically remove it. The pinky toe is a useless toe.
No, they can't. So long story short,
don't you need that toe to balance, bro?
No, it's your big toe. My foot after my accident, a regular foot's like that, right? Mine is like that, and it's stuck. And as it's stuck like that, the pinky bone is pushing through.
Yeah.
Now to do that, they would have to break it and put pins. I'm not doing that.
Why not?
It
sounds hot.
I put pins. You see the little hump here?
Yeah.
It's a painful.
Hot is
painful.
Crazy.
Nah, he's talking about chicks like scars and handicapped dudes.
So I would say what you're describing is like little Chinese concubine feet.
Yeah,
because like they would bind their feet up.
Yeah.
Because like that's dainty, to be dainty and cute and stuff like that. So that's what was up.
Let me just say, I'm so glad that we are recording this, and I have proof of you saying that I was
okay.
right.
Hold on.
Don't worry,
Let me make one thing clear.
Okay.
Nate, okay. As a man, I have no problem admitting when I'm fucking wrong. As a man, I will give respect when it is due. You looked out for me. I didn't listen. I was wrong, and that's why I apologize. I have no shame in that.
It's okay.
Right.
I'm just really
don't-
happy. I just wish you would have
You mean-
listened to me sooner.
You won't catch me on that noise. I literally break both my fucking legs before I
Ride a scooter? Are you kidding me?
But you know why I didn't do it, right?
Because he didn't want to look like an old dude.
No.
Probably that was my first reason. That was my
So why'd
first
you want
reason.
to do it?
Because, and you're going to think I'm crazy. It's like when I was basically in the hospital, I was in ICU and I was awake. I was the only dude awake. And I was like, oh, take me to the other room. They're like, oh, you can't because, you're still fucked up. My mind works like this. I don't know how much is available. So if I could thug it out and give it to somebody who actually fucking needs it, so be it.
Yeah, but the thing is, you are someone who actually fucking needs it.
Meaning I could bite through it and fight through it. And if I can, I will. I don't believe in myself. And call me stubborn. Call me, radical. I'm a person where you get to a point, and I don't know if you guys can relate to this. You have pain is subjective,
right?
But it also could be the greatest foundation. It could be your biggest motivation.
Right.
So, like, even though I'm got lidocaine patches, I'm fucking patched up on my back, my arm, my leg. The pain is a constant reminder that I'm alive, and because it's a constant reminder, it pushes me to want to be better than what I was yesterday, better what I was a minute ago. You use it as a weapon. Don't let it tear you down. So yeah, it was hurting.
Right.
And yeah, I was uncomfortable, but at the same time, in my head, it's like, I can do this.
I can relate to that. Like, there's because I'll be in pain and I won't say nothing because like I'm good. Like I just think like I'm really good, but it's kind of a stubborn kind of mindset too, because like when you actually are in pain,
right?
It's like, damn, I could have really avoided this thing.
If my stomach was hurting right now, you guys wouldn't know. That's how
exactly.
I hear you guys. I understand.
You tried to throw a jab at me, didn't you?
No.
But a company like Disney, shut up.
Guys, give her the room.
Be quiet.
No, because
oof, she ain't playing today.
That's crazy.
Yo, bro, hey, yo. All right.
Hey, yo.
You were saying, Nate?
Oh my God. A company like Disney has an endless amount of resources. Do you think they're gonna run out of scooters? No. If this is like a regular company, I get it. I get it. But this is Disney we're talking about. They're not gonna run out of scooters.
Okay, I know they're not gonna run out of scooters, but okay. I don't say you have to look at it from my perspective, but try to understand where I'm coming from, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've been told so many things I can't do. And I don't want to use anything that's going to align that saying to be true. Just like using the cane. You've seen when I'm really bad, I got the cane. I stopped because it's a weight. It's just holding me back. So what that teaches me, I have to move different. I have to pay attention to my body. So me making that walk and putting myself through that, it's now I have a better idea. Okay, I could have done it this way. I could have done it that way. Okay. So when you fall back on these things that are made to help you, they can also enable you. And that's what I don't want, because I've seen so many individuals like me who have come from a bad wreck who literally depend on those things. It's like, okay, you ever guys seen like the 400-pound life people?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right? Haven't you noticed like in the beginning, like they'll be overweight and they'll use all the chairs and whatnot. And as they're losing weight, they try to stay away from it because they feel like it's going to irritate their progress from actually getting better. Yeah. That's how I look at it. Okay. It's not that I'm trying to be hard-headed, but one thing for sure, two things for certain.
Right.
You are the master of your own fate.
Right.
You know, so pain is just the body lying to you. Your mind commands the body to do what you want it to do. That's the mindset that I have. So yeah, I'm hurting now. I'm going through it, but it's a lesson learned. Because now I have this in my head where I know how to go about it different.
Right.
And it's not saying that you're wrong for caring. No, you're coming from a place of love and caring. And I respect that and I truly appreciate that. It's not pride. It just threw me off.
Nah, yeah, to second on that, like there be times like I'll be working so much I don't eat.
Yeah, I eat once a day.
Yeah, I won't eat the entire time, and then I had to go to the hospital because I had a registration. I went to the hospital like a week ago, I think a week and a half ago. I think I went there.
Gastritis?
Yeah, I got gastritis. It was bad. It was bad. I was throwing up blood.
So I put
that sounds painful.
Yeah, it was bad. Because I really don't be eating. Like if I can't get it myself, I'm not gonna ask nobody else for it. And pain is, like you said, subjective. Yeah. So like I'm not thinking about it at all. I'm thinking about other things to do and stuff. And then when it finally happens, I'm like, damn. But of course, there's people that cared about me and came out of love. But like at the time, I was like, "No, I'm good. I'm not hungry."
It's not a sense of pride. It also, I think, it comes back from a point where you don't want to, inconvenience anybody, and that's why a lot of us don't ask for help. Real talk, because nobody wants to be a burden. Like, yo, think about it. Like, all right, we'll take an example for yesterday. Right, I was sleeping. I woke up in immense type of pain to a point where I got up and I was hurting so bad. I'm literally struggling to go down the stairs. My mom's like, "Where you going?" I'm like, "Well, I'm going to go to the emergency room." You know, do you want me to go with you? No, stay home. I don't need you there. And I know that could have came off very harsh with my mom. You know, your mom loves you. And this is where I realized you have to really be careful, because when I went to the emergency room, I came straight forward. I was like, "Listen, this is what's going on. What are you going to do?" They're like, "Well, did you take your painkillers?" I'm like, "Yeah, I took my painkillers. So we can only give you Dilaudid and morphine. That don't fix the fucking problem."
Yeah.
So I was like, "No, thank you." I went back home, sat in the hot shower and fought through it. You know,
Who's
and
an Android app? Man.
Bro, Android is so nasty.
so,
I'm not gonna lie. That's the only thing that he
But,
got to be.
man, y'all can kiss your iPhones goodbye. pretty
I thought you were
soon.
gonna say you could kiss my ass. I was gonna go, all right.
Damn, bro, he's bugging.
So
Wait, hold on. I don't mean to cut off what you were talking about in regards to your pain, because you said something that that actually made me think. What do you mean by saying goodbye to our iPhones? What did you learn in regards to that? Or
Is there
the reason
something we don't know?
Well, yeah. So I have a theory. See, as inflation goes up, the phone companies, whether it's AT&T, T-Mobile, and whatnot, they're gonna put you in a tight bind. And we again, I've been in retail for 16 and a half years.
Yeah, I worked at AT&T.
It used to be when you buy a phone, you get the phone free. You just had to sign a contract for 2 years.
yeah,
You know, pays for itself.
You pay the sales tax for the phone.
Now there's no, and here's where it's bullshit, and you guys want to pay attention. There's no more contract, but there is. And the contract that it is the financing. It locks you in.
oh,
You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
So when you had that 2-year contract, you were free to move wherever the fuck you want afterwards. Now, the phone that you finance, say you do Verizon, only works for Verizon. Some of those phones can't take an SD card from another company. You get what I'm saying? So the money is getting the unlocked phones. And what Apple's doing is they're basically trying to encrypt their shit, which, mind you, as much as I don't like Apple, they have the best network for safety and protection for their clients.
Yeah, because they lock their clients out of everything.
Yeah.
Well, not only that, they're in a.
You'll
they're in
lose
a-
your
look at
passwords
the-
within
look
like
at the
2
legal-
months.
Right, literally.
Not only
No,
that,
bro.
look at the legal battle they have with the FBI.
Mhm.
Look at the fact they have an actual team. Like if you lose your device and you tell them, they give you a time frame to find it. And if they don't find, if you can't find it, they will literally wipe everything for you.
Yeah.
Like that's the best thing to have. The only problem is iPhone's outdated technology. You work Geek Squad. You know, we open these phones. You're buying a fucking $1,300 brand new phone from iPhone, and you have a refurbished battery in that bitch.
Yeah.
That's absurd to me.
Yeah.
So
Working
the
at
reason why
AT&T, I found out about them things
yeah.
too.
So the reason
Just
I say
nutty.
enjoy it for
Bro.
now is the iPhone game is going to change. Everything's going to change real quick. Pretty much, I don't believe we're going to be using phones.
So my theory in regards to where telecommunications is going to go, it's going to go like this. Something's going to happen. All these two things. Either there's going to be like a monopoly where all the fucking phone companies get together and it's just going to be one phone, right? We're all just going to have the
Mad
one
branches.
phone. Yeah. No, I mean, like legitimately, we're just because like. Haven't you noticed that all the phones are looking the same nowadays? Even if it's like an Android or an Apple, they all just have full screen, no like home button, and right
For the iPhone.
Yeah.
Because my phone, I could zoom in out fucking 8 miles.
I'm not talking about functionality. I'm talking
It's about the screen,
the
like
way that it
it's
looks.
like it's just
Yeah,
straight up. Yeah,
like
you just
the-
have to slide up.
The entire thing
Just
is
like
the
the
screen.
just like the Samsung. The Samsung, you just got to slide up.
All the phones are going to where the entire things are a screen. So it's gonna get to a point where the phones are indistinguishable from each other, right? And then at one, I think the companies are gonna buy each other and just turn into one super mega fucking phone company. That or something terrible is gonna happen, right? Like a disaster is gonna hapen where communications are like fucking knocked out for everyone. Every
I
company
think
everywhere.
that needs to happen.
And so what was gonna happen in regards to that, because we're gonna need some kind of centralization for telecommunications, the government's gonna step in. Everybody gets a government mandated phone. It's all
They
gonna be
did
the
that,
same
though.
fucking no.
Call Cricket. I'm just talking shit.
Oh, you think so?
Dude.
Cricket is government fucking.
So let me explain why I
Yeah.
say that, right? So you guys are way too young to understand because when this came out, you guys must have been in elementary school?
Yeah.
They came out with Boost Mobile. You guys remember Boost Mobile? You ever
Hell
heard of
yeah.
that? Okay.
It became
That
Sprint.
was the
Yeah,
Sprint.
it became Sprint.
That was a self-snitching phone for everyone on the block. Chirp, where you at? What they didn't tell you was that walkie-talkie features. Guess who's also listening in on that?
Oh.
5-0. So you'd be like, yo, I got that brick, homie.
I ain't gonna lie,
You know
that
what
was
I'm saying?
I ain't even gonna lie.
Dudes
Like
were
back
getting
then,
pitched
they
on the
look
block.
kind of lit.
Yeah.
Like they
It was
look kind of
dope.
lit.
But 5-0's listening. They know where you at all times because you chirp, chirp, chirp. See, back in the day, we used to run it. Oh, I'm not proud of this. Okay. But I'll say how we used to get it done.
Yeah.
And please, this was me at a younger
For
age.
educational purposes.
Educational purposes, right? You never use There was no burner phones.
Yeah.
We used pay phones. We talked in codes.
Oh, you had the pager.
Yeah, you had the pager. You go by codes, 411. It's important. You know what I'm saying? And once they started taking that away, you had to work smarter. You had to basically learn to stay one step ahead. And it got so critical. Even me, I was getting lost in the translation. Like, what the fuck you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, your code could work. But with the phones, once text messaging started going on, you ever done encrypted messages? Like between your homies just fucking around and shit?
Encrypted, what do you mean?
Like a space between each letter, or like in order to send something, you would say something like an abstract or something stupid in between it. Yeah, like coded.
Like if I wanted to basically say I wanted to cop something, right?
Yeah.
And I need like a gram or some or sort, I would put the percentage.
Yo, bro, Merry Christmas. Let me get 0.5 of that.
You put the percentage like, yo, what you need? Yo, I need some juice. Oh, where's your phone level at? Yo, I'm at 69%. 69 is a QP.
Oh,
it's like it's weird as it sounds, but it works. Like I remember back in the day, we used to have mixtapes. Lil Wayne was notorious for them. So for me, if I felt like the shit was hot, I'll be like, yo, cuzzo, I need about 20 mixtapes of that Superman. Superman stands for Kryptonite. Kryptonite stands for Crip.
Oh,
Crippy. That's how we communicated. So a lot of time, it's not like that
what's
anymore.
Crippy? Is that like
Crippy was a marijuana strain that you could only get down here. Oh. So if you get like a brick of that was about $5,000. You take it up to NY, you could probably flip it for 8 or 9.
Oh.
Again,
I remember once.
Educational purposes only.
I remember once back in my days, my weed smoking days, when I would associate with less savory individuals. And I don't mean like my friends, because we were all just like a bunch of like nerdy
thugs.
like
y'all was just some cool niggas that smoked. That was it.
Not even cool niggas. We were just like kind of geeky kids. Whatever.
Cool
the point
niggas.
Is,
cool niggas.
Bucks with it. Appreciate you. And I remember once we were at the Checkers. We were at a Checkers. It's by MDC. It's by the MDC in Homestead. We were over there and we were in line, because you know how you can walk up to the Checkers to get the food there. So like we were in line to get our food, and we just had like the blunt out. Like we were just like,
can you too far away from the mic?
Is it like triggering you?
It's really triggering me. I don't like that ASMR.
Yo, this ain't ASMR.
Oh, she took her. Oh,
sucks.
I'm actually chewing very silent for you, and I was hoping that you would notice that.
Oh no, we saw them lips moving.
We
saw them lips moving.
I'm very sensitive to like.
That's why I was doing this.
But I can hear it move around in your mouth.
That's what I'm saying. I can. Sort of.
I'm sorry.
Hard to listen to, listening to while hard. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, run that back.
Hard to listen to, listening to while hard.
I don't get it.
Whatever.
It's not hard to listen to for me, because I'm hard while listening to it.
That's why I said, "Hey, yo, you ain't get that."
Okay, that's fine. Anyway, so
I got it now. I'm just looking at you like you got issues.
Do it at your own peril, bro. So and then we have the blunt out, right? And we're just like chatting, whatever, talking. Some guy sees us, and he's like, "Oh, yeah, I'm trying to cop or whatever." And we're like, "Oh yeah, man," because that was like our last blunt. We were like, "Yeah, man, we're trying to get some." Right? He just says it out there.
You're willing to buy from a random ass dude you don't know?
Bro, okay, word of my mother, you can't buy from no Randy. You can't buy from no Randy.
I have an even better story for buying from random people, if you want to hear it. So, and I was like maybe like 18 or 19 at this point. And
you
so
grown too? Oh my God.
That's not grown. That's not grown.
No, that's grown enough to know not to get it from a stranger.
No. You gotta be. It depends on where you're from. If you're not from that background, then you're not grown. I was grown at 16.
I grew up in the suburbs. All right.
Yes.
So
so was I.
You actively chose not to stay in the suburbs. That's what I'll have to say to you. And so I remember he was like, "You guys trying to cop some gas?" We're like, "Oh yeah, man. What you got?" He's like, "Oh." He was like, meet me at the gas station." And we were like, wait, for real? He was like, yeah, just meet me down the street at the gas station. So we were like, oh, all right.
So a little bit too excited.
We get our food. We get our food. We get in the car. We drive over there, right? And then
we'll get molested.
And then he sees us. He's like, pull up to one of the pumps, bro. Pull up to one of the pumps. And then we're like, okay, so he pulls up to the pump. He's like, and he gets out of his car with his boys like, yo, you're trying to cop some gas? Yeah, I need some gas. Like, and he was talking about like the car. Like, do you need us to fill your car up with gas? He was saying,
this Negro did not do that shit. Bro, I would have been hot.
And he was like, literally, imagine a grown man come to me. He was like, y'all trying to get your cars filled up with some gas? And he's pulling out the pump, and he's like motioning it towards our car. We were like, yeah, we need gas. And he was like, yeah, man. And then he just he pulls up the weed, he gives us, we give him the money, and we drive away. And we were just like, bro, like, and it's like we're in public, you know what I'm saying? That's screaming at the top of his lungs. Do you want gas?
Some guys are like that.
Bro, he was trying to defer the situation away from what it was, but he was being too loud doing it. That's why you don't, for all y'all out there that do that for that educational purposes, do not buy from randos.
I mean, technically, all drug dealers are randos until,
that could be a man.
I mean, you know what? Yes, you're right to a certain degree.
To a degree, because
I'll give you guys free game. Before we get into our topic,
peep game and lock in.
If you guys are hustling, man, understand you gotta ask yourself, is it worth it? Because the real talk is you'll move, and it's not if, it's when you get pinched, and all that money better be saved up, because them lawyers ain't gonna be playing around with you. Most of your income that you made from hustling will be used in the legal defense, and then you start back at one. Yeah. 2, in high school, one of the smartest things I did was use my gas tank. Till a girl ruined it. So, it's
always women.
We used to take, little dime bags here and there, and the gas tank locks. So at sunset, this is back in 2004, they used to bring a dog in to sniff everything.
Hell,
yo, I ain't gonna front. My asshole got tight. My asshole got tight because I'm not even worried about the police. I'm worried about my mother because my mom, my mom's a sweet lady. I don't want to, get. I'm scared of my mom at this point.
Oh yeah.
So they letting the cars go through, right? My boy Chris goes through, then I go through, and then some dumbass chick sticks ahead. Ha, you didn't check the gas tanks. Bro, there's still like 30 cars trying to get out. Once they caught that, there's a program called DARE, right? Yeah.
Oh, in this case,
please tell me that girl got her ass whooped.
Nah. She was bad. They gave her a pass. But instead of DARE program, what they would do, they called it the Advocate program.
Yeah.
And it was the worst thing because when you're in that program, you're around other kids from other schools doing the same thing. And all they really did was give you connects. Because you're cleaning up the school where you're like, yo, I can get access to these bars.
Yeah,
I can get access to this. So it was like dudes were getting in trouble intentionally to meet people, to network. Where there's a way, there's a will.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Yes, you're right. I'm backwards.
And before we continue, the story about the most random person that I've ever bought weed from, and I didn't even think it would work. It was me and my buddy. We were in the heart of Florida City, over there by Laura C. Sanders. I mean, I'm looking at you saying it, but you don't live in Florida.
Nah, but I know where that is though.
Laura C. Sanders?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was in that area, right? And so I remember there's like a corner store / apartment building in like that area. And I remember me and my buddy, we were just looking for weed. Literally, we're just driving on the street, just like looking for people that looked like suspect enough to fucking they might have literally this is what we did. And so we pulled up to this corner store, we get out, and mind you, my friend, my buddy, his name is Finn. He's like a white kid. Like if you think of like the kind of kid that looks like he spends all his time playing games on the computer, that's my boy Finn. Cool ass dude.
Get out of my room, mom.
Yeah, literally.
That's crazy.
Cool ass dude, one of the funniest people you'll know, but
hey Ben, don't show up to school tomorrow. that type of
type beat.
He sound like the kid that bring the bag type beat, classroom type.
And we get out the car, just me and him, and we just walk up to the first individual that we see, right? And we're like, hey man, do you know where you can cop some bud?
Boy,
he didn't even
need your ass whooped.
He just asked that question dead out loud. Like that's crazy.
And I remember we were talking to a guy, and he was like, "Nah, man, I don't know." But then some other guy overheard some fucking old dude. He was like, "Yeah, man, I got you." And he's like, "You got the money?" And we were like, "Yeah."
You gonna get robbed, bro.
You got the money? Yeah. We gave him $20. He walked around the corner, and me and my buddy were just waiting. And we were like, "Yo, did we just get robbed?" And right, that's what we're thinking.
I mean, you gave it to him technically.
right.
You,
You gave it to him first?
Exactly.
Bonkers.
Wow.
Then he comes back around. He
Mhm.
comes back, right? He comes back and he gives us the weed. The trashiest weed I've ever smoked in my entire
It has
life.
seeds.
Wow.
It has seeds. It definitely has the trashiest.
What does that
fucking-
mean?
How much you pay for it? How much you pay for it?
Let me
okay,
so let me explain something.
But it was a
to you.
lot, though. It was a lot. That's the thing.
Back in the day,
mid.
before we get
Correct.
we're gonna get into the topic, but let me
Rickle
just say
Brown.
this to educate you real quick.
Yes.
Back in the day, you had Chronic, Crippy, and Reggie's,
Yeah.
right?
And the pineapple.
Pineapple Express.
Yeah, Pineapple Express.
That was pretty new.
That
But
was a slap.
Reggie's is the worst shit ever. This thing looks like a nigga put it under his ass and sat on it for like 12 hours.
It looked like
It's
oregano.
hard. It looked like
Gutter weed.
oregano and it has seeds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This shit, if anybody who says they got high off this shit is a fucking liar.
Liar. Like
It just had.
it looked like a little bag of
imagine-
seasoning, literally.
Yeah,
I
imagine
swear to God.
stems with seeds. It's like the best way to compare is like smoking the male plant of marijuana.
Yeah, because it
It
has the
doesn't-
least amount of
yeah,
THC.
You're
in it.
smoking the scraps pretty much.
Yeah.
Wow.
The runt. So now
Yeah.
to get into it.
Again, I was like 18, 19. I didn't know anything about weed.
Violation.
All I was worried about was getting weed. And I got the fucking weed and we smoked it. And that was the end of that.
Don't
Okay.
smoke no
Oh, boy.
booze.
So
Yeah.
thank you for allowing us to go on our rant.
Mm-hmm.
This was a good one. So as you guys notice, we got some food and some hot sauces over here.
I'm
Right.
so hungry.
Oh,
Right. Nate over here has been basically primal looking at that shit. So
Yeah, I mean, I pregame.
the idea is to tell dad jokes, right?
Mhm.
But I'm not good with dad jokes. I'm good with jokes.
I got
Uh-huh.
I got
So my thing is we're gonna do team A, team B. And how this is gonna work, they're gonna say some jokes. If
We
You got
smile, chuckle.
now you can't laugh.
All right. All right.
Smirk is violation. Like if it's a big smirk, you
I got a big
outside.
ass smile too. I can't even do that. No, I gotta chill. All right.
Yeah, because I ain't trying to lose.
Yeah, I'm not trying to lose neither. I'm not trying to lose neither.
All right. So
I'm
with
so
that being
excited.
said, we're gonna, you know what?
All right,
Nate
you
is
guys.
Mexican, Ben is Haitian.
Puerto Rican and black.
So we could start a little bit hot.
No, we can. We can start.
We're gonna start with the Chipotle habanero.
No. We gotta go in order. We gotta play the right way.
Y'all some
I can give
salty.
you.
But let's
I can
do
give
it.
you. I can give you a little quick one.
Let's do it.
Why wasn't Juve?
No, no.
No. You wouldn't get this. You wouldn't get this. He would. You wouldn't get this. He would.
Fine.
Why was Juvenile cool when he backed up his laptop?
Why was Juvenile, like the rapper,
Yeah,
cool when he backed up his laptop?
because he knew how to back that thing up. Girl, you look good when you. See, only he would get that. Y'all don't know who Juvenile is.
Okay. Anyways.
Y'all seriously don't know who Juvenile is?
Nope.
No.
They probably heard the song in the club and don't know who
Girl,
it
you
is.
look good once you back that ass up.
You's a fine motherfucker when you back that ass
You
up.
call me Big Daddy
When you back that ass up, girl, who's you playing with? Back that ass up.
Now after you pick it up and stop, now drop it like it's hot. Just drop it like it's hot. Just drop it like it's hot.
That was Juvenile. That was Juvenile. All right, so I'm gonna let y'all go
Okay,
first. I'm gonna let y'all go first.
Rock, paper, scissors to see who goes first.
All right.
Nah, I let them go first.
Yeah, we
Cause I want to see if they can make me laugh.
Real talk.
All right, then let's go, fool.
Okay.
2 out
All
of
right.
3.
Win
Rock,
this.
paper, scissors, shoot.
Win
I
this.
know
Win
other
this. Win
shit.
this. Let's win
Okay.
this. Let's win this.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Shoot. Okay.
On the third
You
one.
hit
Oh,
me,
so the
right?
fuck are you supposed to do it?
All right, come on.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Ah,
That's one. Come on,
Oh,
baby.
right. I forgot.
rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
That's one up. Come on, baby. Come on. We got
Rock,
it.
paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh, all good. Nah, we fine. We fire.
All right. I'm gonna let my wingman over here start the first joke. If you smirk
Whoop, whoop.
or laugh, you're taking a dab of that hot sauce. Let's go.
I bet.
Okay.
Tell him a joke.
Wait. Hold up. Hold up.
I already know I'm about to get
Ben-
neat on bro.
Ben-
I already know I'm about to get neat. What
Ben's
about my
asshole's gonna be on
Okay.
fire, dog.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm ready.
All right, y'all ready? What do you call it when a bunch of Bloods and Crips are using the same bathroom? A whole lot of gang shit.
I mean, I get it.
Okay, touche.
Understand.
Mm.
All right.
How's that? Al?
No, this one's a bad one.
All right.
This was a bad one.
All right.
What do you call two niggas fucking? Fucking niggas. You're not supposed to laugh at it.
That shit was so.
Do you get violated? You make your partner laugh. Should you still take a shot?
No, I don't think it should.
No. That was awful though.
She was laughing at how bad it was, not how actually.
But I mean, if you guys want me to eat it, I will.
You're just
Yo, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh. Okay.
Let's see. I don't want to be too racist either, bro. That's
It
my
better not be
issue.
a racist joke I already heard, bro. I'm gonna look at you stone faced.
We are on YouTube too as well.
What?
Yeah, we ain't
As long
trying
as
to
I'm
get
not saying the hard
demonetized.
ER, I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
All
Young
right.
Money.
Damn, I'm not a funny. I'm not a funny.
I got
person.
another one
Just say it.
off the rip right now too. You sure? I bet. Did you hear about the sex addict that had asthma? They said he only lasted 3 pumps.
Take the hot sauce, yo.
Feel me?
I'm sorry.
Feel me?
Here, we can start.
Look at Ben. He dead looking at that like you thought that
I
was
got
funny.
it.
Nugget.
I got
Seriously?
it, and then I was like, "Oh, that's a good one." Oh,
Put that hot sauce
no.
on there. Don't be
I
shy,
wanna
Ben.
eat
Put that hot
those.
sauce
I
on
think-
that nugget.
She was just laughing at it just so she could eat a fucking spicy nugget, dude. Disgusting.
Yo, she's biting her lip at it. She's dumb.
Yeah.
That's the Chicana side on her. Listen, that hot sauce is expensive. That's $6.99.
I would have.
My fault, Lucius. From everybody, is Chris.
You feel me? All
I
right.
know when I'm chewing this part, so it hurts. Pretty good.
What's the next joke, y'all?
All right. So there's 3 daughters.
Okay.
There's a father and 3 daughters.
Okay.
And they're having like a chit chat, you know? And the daughter asks her father, you know, Dad, why did you name me Rose? She asks him. And he goes, that's because when you were born, a rose petal fell on your head. And when I saw that, I knew that your name should be Rose. And she, you know, she liked that answer. And then her second daughter, Lily, asked, why did you name me Lily? He's like, you know, because when you were a baby, when you were born, the lily fell on your head, and I knew that I should name you Lily. And the third daughter goes, and he goes, shut the fuck up, Brick.
Louis is fucking laughing.
I mean, that was cool. I mean, that was cool. Or whatever.
Oh yeah.
That was cool.
They said nothing.
Nope.
Whatever.
Nah.
Nope.
Okay. Whatever.
All right.
Whatever.
I got one.
I know you thought of one.
All right.
Let him have it.
Why wasn't Jesus born in Haiti?
Hold on. Before you make that joke, I'm still laughing at the one that I just made. So you need to give me- that was funny. I don't care what you say. That was fucking funny. Like, shut up, Brick. Like, come on.
Yo, they really think that shit was funny though.
No.
That's funny as fuck.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
You may continue.
Why wasn't Jesus Christ born in Haiti?
Why?
Because he couldn't find a Virgin Mary and 3 wise men.
What? Couldn't find a Virgin Mary and 3 wise men. I thought you were gonna make like a Haitian pun or Creole pun or something.
I told you I suck at jokes.
Okay, you just said a sentence.
He should just let me be Kobe.
Yeah,
But
that
that's okay though.
That wasn't even a joke. That was just a statement.
Okay, my turn.
Go ahead, Nick.
Okay, I don't know which one's
Hold on, y'all Googling this shit?
No.
This is supposed to be off
No,
the
I
phone.
Mine is
Nah,
off
I'm
the
not
dome.
Googling. This is my notes.
These are my notes.
Mine is off the dome.
I respect that.
Which one should I
No.
do? Which one should I do?
Are you guys gonna strategize?
This one's dumb.
We don't have to.
No,
We're
not
not gonna
that.
laugh. We're not
Okay.
losing. They're already
No,
losing.
not that
We're
one.
up right
Oh,
now.
no?
We're,
That one's. Hold on.
I might just eat a nugget just to eat a nugget because I know we're not
I'll
gonna
give you a
lose.
nugget right
This
now.
Yeah, that one.
Okay, guys. Okay.
All right.
Look.
I'm not even gonna eat a nugget. I'm gonna wait
Okay. Why did a toilet paper get stuck on a road?
because it got stuck in the crack.
Why the fuck would you say the joke?
Because the joke is that trash.
Eat this right now.
I'm not eating that.
Hey, you laughing? You laughing?
I mean,
He's laughing at my joke though. He's laughing at my joke though.
Hold up, the disrespect. Because even if I knew a joke that you guys are saying, I wouldn't say it for respect. Be like, you know what? Just finish the joke.
All right. What do you got?
All right.
I'll take that.
Where do women take a walk? Down the psychopath.
Do it. Nope. Nope.
Come on. I know.
Nope.
I'm taking one because I laughed. Okay, you happy?
He was right there. I'll take one. Just because I killed your joke. I got you.
Nope.
The disrespect.
The rules are if you laugh and it's your turn to laugh, then you.
I got you.
The disrespect.
You almost had me. You almost. Almost. All right. So next one.
I'm gonna stare right at you when you do this shit too.
Let's see. Hold on. That was pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good.
You say it.
No, I mean, because I have mine's off my head, so I think you should say yours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How do you surprise a blind kid?
How?
You leave a plunger in the toilet.
That's pretty gruesome.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Why don't Klansmen stop at red lights?
Klansman? Why?
Klansman, why?
Because there's no MLKs in the hood.
No.
I got a good joke for y'all. No, but you got to go now.
It's my turn.
I mean, I feel like I already said this one. What's the difference between I guess what's the difference between snow tires and black people? Snow tires don't start singing when you put chains on them.
Solid. You almost had me.
All you hear is just Lewis's laughing in the background.
Yeah, all you hear is Lou laughing.
So, check it out, right?
All right.
There's a slave master, and he takes one of his slaves, and the slave he takes has been learning to read. So he tells the slave, "You're gonna take me into town."
Okay.
So the slave's driving the slave master through town, and he sees the stop sign, and he's like, "Shit! If I stop, the master's knows I don't know how to read, and I'm gonna get whooped." So he's like, "Shit! Do I keep going, or do I, stop? If I stop, I'm done. If I keep going, you might die." So slave guy's like, "Fuck it," runs it. Slave master's like, "What is wrong with you, boy? Why did you stop at the stop sign?" He's like, "That octagon shape? Nigga, who told you about octagons?"
You almost got me.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, that was a good one.
You ain't get it?
Okay, so so there's this kid. His name is Johnny Go Deeper. And he was like a bad kid, real bad kid, you know what I'm saying? Like a menace. And he was in class one day. And he was in class and his father was like the principal of the school. So he was able to get away with whatever he wanted. And so he would use that to harass the teacher. So one day after class, when he had gotten in trouble for like cursing in class, and he's talking to his teacher, he's like, "Oh, I'm going to tell your father that you were like disrespecting me," and I'll say like, how about because I could get you fired, you let me have sex with you, or like I'm going to get you, or I'm going to tell my dad and get you fired, right? And so that he's fucking her, and then his dad walks in and says, he's upset, he's like, "Johnny, go deeper," and he's like, "I'm trying, Dad, I'm trying." No, bad. All right,
that was kind of good. Okay. You could have had me.
Yeah, almost.
Why can't ghosts get women pregnant? Because they got Halloweenies.
Hot sauce it.
Really? Really? Halloweenies.
Nah, you gotta go hotter. Yeah, you gotta go hotter.
I'll open it for you.
Open.
That was the one, really?
Halloweeny.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
She fought back a little bit.
How do you make a napkin dance? Put a little boogie in it.
See, that one was so corny that it was almost funny.
Okay, I got one. What do you call?
I didn't know it was that.
What do you call fake pasta? An imposter.
What do you call?
She laughed. That's double. Nah, don't try to.
She's trying to enjoy this shit. That's what it is.
You want?
What?
You laughed again.
Good.
You got to back.
Back her up.
What do you call cheese that isn't yours?
Nacho cheese.
Nacho cheese.
No, it's
Y'all are
nacho
saying
cheese, bitch.
Y'all are saying real bad dad jokes. All right, look, I got one.
I got
one. If a Mexican starred in Star Wars, what would his name be?
What?
Juan Solo.
Nope.
That's why I look directly at you, Nate. That's why I look directly at you.
I get my turn. Ah!
That was a lie.
Okay.
Nah, that don't count. I'm gonna let that slide.
Ooh, okay. It's kind of dark. Why can't you fool an aborted fetus?
Why?
Because they weren't born yesterday.
That's just dark. This nigga, bro. What's the next hot one? Is that the
I'm sorry. That one was actually funny because they wasn't born yesterday. That's actually funny as shit. All right,
That was pretty
one.
bad.
I'll have to take
give me a
one
nugget.
because
I'll
I
give
didn't
you that one. That was pretty dark.
Okay.
That one was pretty dark. It was so dark that it was funny.
Okay, I got one for you.
All right.
And borderline, just to tell people, as we're adults here, some of these might be a little bit racist, but it's not like
It's all
we
funny
believe
games.
in that.
Yeah.
It's-
Damn, that shit hot as hell.
yeah, they get hot.
Oh no, this
Is it really?
No, that shit's spicy.
Yo, no more laughing, please. Okay. Guys, remember what I said before we started. Remember what I said.
Mhm.
What I would do. As what I would do.
Oh yeah.
If it gets bad, I'm going home.
Okay.
On live television.
I got one
Okay.
because, Natalie's Mexican.
Yeah.
What do you call a Mexican without a lawnmower? Unemployed. I almost got you that one, huh?
Nah, Ben almost got messed up. Ben almost got messed up.
Oh.
I don't think I put a lot because it's
Okay.
really good.
Did you even hear the joke?
Yes, it wasn't funny. Anyways, my turn. Okay. I bought my blind friend a cheese grater. A week later, he said it was the most violent book he's ever read.
I can't give you two in a row. That was solid though. I can't give you two in a row. That was solid.
But you wanted to.
I almost did. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Okay, I got a good one.
I don't care if you laughed at
Wait,
it.
go
Go ahead.
ahead.
It's supposed to.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, it's your turn.
It's our turn. It's our turn.
Y'all know Forrest Gump, right?
Right?
Guess what his password is?
What is his password?
One Forrest one. Bitch, you smiled.
I don't think that.
That's not a laugh though. That's not a laugh though. But damn, that was a good one.
No,
I'm not
that
gonna
was
lie.
good. That
One
was
Forest,
good.
one. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Boys, run.
Ben, hit me,
You
bro.
almost got me.
I'm gonna
Okay.
look at you. Hit me.
Why was the? No, hold on. What's red and no? Why?
It can be dark. You know, you can hit me.
Why was the little girl crying? No. Why was the little black boy crying when
Why?
he had diarrhea?
Why?
Because he thought he was melting.
Oh my god.
Got to keep it together on that one. That one was actually funny as shit.
All right, and twofer. Why was the little girl crying?
Why?
Hold on.
Hold on.
Forgot your
Yeah, I forgot. I'm sorry. I think it was something with like a fridge, getting hit by a fridge, something stupid.
Getting hit by a fridge.
What the fuck?
Stupid.
Oh,
What do you call Bambi? An orphan?
Aww.
Okay, I got a pickup line that might be funny.
I'm sorry. Okay. Give me the.
There we go.
You feel me? I got jokes for days, ladies and gentlemen. I got jokes for days. Holla at me.
What's red and bad for your teeth?
What?
A brick.
That one was so stupid. I almost laughed at it. That one was so stupid.
I didn't get that one.
That one was so stupid. I
I'm
almost
gonna use
laughed.
Google on this one.
Okay.
Cheetah.
I don't know good jokes.
Of course he done. Got to use the brain.
Yo, Nate,
Yes.
are you a coconut?
I don't know.
Because I want to smash you until all the white stuff comes out.
Okay, inappropriate.
Yeah, extremely.
Wow.
Extremely.
I'm offended for having to listen to that. for you.
I'm not gonna say it to
Not
you.
bad.
I would prefer if you did.
Yeah, you would.
Was that a laugh?
No.
No.
No. He wasn't getting that one.
Oh.
He wasn't getting that one.
Let's see. So a horse walks into a bar,
Right.
and the bartender says, "Why the long face?"
Right.
Sorry, I just saw something that's gonna get you guys going.
Owie.
The horse proceeds to shit on the floor and leave.
Mhm.
That's it.
That was it?
Yeah.
You tried so hard for that. You got one?
Yeah.
All
I like
right.
this one.
All right, come on. What you got?
All right. How do you spot a blind guy at a nude beach?
Come on. At a nude beach?
Nude beach,
At a
okay.
nude beach.
Nudie.
Okay. How?
It's not hard.
It's what?
Not hard.
It's not hard. Almost. Almost.
That's a good one.
Almost.
That's just hot, bro.
That nigga dying. I was keeping it strong. I'm keeping it strong. I'm not even on the water neither. Y'all see me? I don't need no water too.
It's because I'm parched. It's not, you know.
I got one.
Go ahead.
Don't say it. Wait for me to say it.
All right.
Okay. Jason?
Mm.
What do you call a ghost poop?
I don't know.
Boo
A
boo.
boo. You fucking bitch. I hate you. Louis, turn off his mic right now. I don't even want to listen to him. I don't listen to him anymore.
All right, you like you want to hear a Jamaican joke?
Yeah.
What do you call it when a bunch of Jamaicans is walking all over grapes?
I don't care.
Grapes?
Yeah,
What?
that's one.
Mm,
That's pretty good.
close.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Dirty wine.
That's
Dirty wine.
one.
I got one for y'all.
Come on, make me laugh, bro. I'm trying to eat a
What's
nugget. Come on, try to make me laugh. Can y'all both try to make me laugh?
What's the difference between me and you and a mosquito? A mosquito will stop sucking once you slap it.
That's like some Facebook level humor, bro.
Yeah, that was straight off of MySpace.
Yeah, that was like some shit, and then it
off
would
of
be,
Tumblr or
it would
some
be
shit.
a minion next to it.
Oh, bro.
The minion would be
Oh,
laughing.
bro, yeah, nah.
That was some fucking minion humor.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, I
All
like
right,
this one.
So there's this guy. There's these two guys at a bar. You know, and they're in the building on the 52nd floor. It's a very tall building, the skyscraper. They're in the bar, 52nd floor. And so the guy goes to one of the patrons. He says, "Hey, look, did you know that because we're so high up, if we were to jump out the window, the wind resistance would carry you into the 23rd floor balcony, right? And you'd be completely fine." And the guy doesn't believe him. He's like, "Nah, man, you're full of shit." So he goes, "Okay." So he walks over to the window and he jumps out. And as the guy's watching, just as he said, he makes it to the 23rd story balcony. And he's completely fine.
Okay.
And so he goes back up and he's like, "You see?" And he was like, "Nah, man, I don't believe you. That was just a fluke." He's like, "Okay, then I'll do it again." So he proceeds to jump out the window again, and he falls all the way down to the 23rd floor, and he on the balcony, he's fine. And so the guy, he was amazed, mesmerized. And so he's like, "Dude, I have to try this, yada yada." And so he jumps out the window and he hits the ground. He's fucking dead. And so then the bartender goes, "You know, Superman, you're a real dick when you're drunk." No?
No, I got one.
No, I got that. That almost had me.
Let me get this one.
All right, go ahead.
Why did the woman leave her husband after he got a penis enlargement?
Why?
She couldn't take it any longer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't blame me, okay?
That was so funny.
You just a fat ass right now. You just want look. You see?
You don't even know how much sauce you putting on them things.
Okay, can I be real with y'all?
Yeah.
I got jokes. They just I don't want to get in trouble. I got some really bad jokes.
crazy
I got jokes that
Say it.
All right, I got one.
I got one.
Why can't you hear a pterodactyl in the bathroom? Because the P is
It's
silent.
silent. Nah, yeah. Okay. I got.
Was that a lie?
Nah.
I mean,
Nah.
he went, yeah, ha, 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 ha. I feel like that was a lie.
Y'all can have it. Y'all can have it. Give me a sauce. I'll do the same one. And this shit hot as fuck.
Hella
Kevin
smashable, to
says
be honest.
Ben looking hella smashy. Mashable now.
Hey.
You said it wrong.
I would.
I stay looking smashable.
Go ahead, throw it.
Appreciate
got
it,
it.
Kevo.
I got one. I got one.
Catch it.
No, I'm not. You shouldn't throw it because if it falls, I will cry.
What does a blind man say when he's in an argument?
I don't give a fuck.
You not seeing where I'm coming from.
That was good.
Go ahead and chop that down.
I mean, I already tried that one, but okay.
This one's not open.
You're supposed to progressively get hotter.
Yes, it is.
I already touched the hottest
Look, it's
one, I
hard.
think, on bro.
Let me see that one.
There you go. It's gonna hit you. I promise you it's gonna hit you. Here's the top part.
There's sauces, Ben. If you want.
Oh, I think I already
Just to let y'all viewers know, you feel me? Ben's not a hot sauce guy. He's not a hot dude.
I like to enjoy, my day after eating. What was that? A laugh?
No,
that was definitely a laugh.
I was laughing at you, not
yeah,
the joke.
Yo, but you still laughed, did he not?
Give me a sauce. That's fine.
Oh, let me take mine before I
really
pass
good.
it off to you.
Give me that one. I haven't tried that one. Please.
Okay,
Thank
I got
you.
one.
This is good, you guys. This is delicious.
What type of bird gives the best head? A swallow.
Mm.
What do you call a well-balanced horse?
Mm.
Stable.
What?
Okay.
What generation?
That was a good one.
No, it's my turn because I haven't said one. What generation does Forrest Gump belong to? Gen A.
Really, that one?
Let me ask you
It's
this.
because she said it. It's because she said it in the. She said it in the
voice,
tone.
yeah.
Jedi.
Why?
Eat the nugget.
Ready for this one?
Jedi.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Why do men like gardening?
Wow.
Because they get nice and dirty with their hose.
Dirty with the hose.
That's pretty good.
That was
pretty good.
That was solid.
How do you make an egg roll?
Oh.
You push it.
Nigga, did you
Gotta
just
push
laugh?
it.
No, I didn't laugh. I
Push
just
it.
blew air. I just blew air. What did the librarian say to the naked man that walked in? You better get your meat out that book. Your meat out that book. I can laugh at my own joke. I thought it was funny.
And not that I don't think it's funny, is I don't get it. Is the joke that he's having sex with the book?
Yeah. What did the librarian tell the naked man in the library? Get your meat out that book.
Okay. What do Priest and McDonald's have in common?
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
They both stick their meat in 10-year-old buns.
I like that one. Yeah. It's very poignant.
Holy shit.
Where do
Okay. What does my dad have in
I'm sorry. No, this is bad. I got
Let me see it. Let me see it.
No,
Let me see it.
I'm not saying that one.
Wow.
Don't say
I'm
it. Let
so
me see.
sorry. I'm
What's-
so sorry.
let me see.
what's the
Let me see.
difference?
No, let
Yeah.
Nate go. I'm
Go,
sorry.
go.
All right.
I'm sorry.
What does my dad have in common with Nemo? They both can't be found.
That's dark.
Was that towards black people?
Yeah,
Wait,
I feel,
there was. What if it was towards you?
I feel like that was
That's fine. I don't got one.
Watch this one. I saw this one. What do
kidding.
you get when you mix birth control and LSD?
Oh,
A trip without kids.
I like
was
that,
good.
man.
That was good.
That was
Um,
good. Let me try this one.
Just trying.
What's the difference between 80 dead babies and a Lamborghini?
Oh God.
I don't have a Lamborghini in my garage.
All right.
What?
Mm.
Fuck.
Let me,
What's a white boy's favorite thing in the classroom? His backpack.
Why couldn't the teenage or why couldn't the teenage boy watch the pirate movie?
Why?
Because it was rated R.
Okay, I got
Why
one.
don't pirates go to jail?
Hmm.
Because they always get off the hook.
Mm. Yeah.
He clapped back. He clapped back.
Yeah.
He clapped back.
Eat them nuggies.
That's
I'm like
on the roll.
I was hoping this one. This is supposed to be the hardest one.
That
Yeah,
one's
I already
supposed to be
had
the
that.
hardest one?
Yeah, it just hit the back of my throat. Pause.
All right, I got one. What does a penis and a Rubik's cube have in common?
That's insane.
The more you play with it, the harder it gets.
Oh.
Oh.
That's like you got to use your brain on that one.
Where do polar bears keep their money?
Where?
At the snowbank.
Okay.
No,
you're not. Nate.
Okay. Where did Joe go after getting lost on a minefield?
Where?
Everywhere.
I dead almost gave that one to you.
Pretty good. That's pretty good.
I dead almost gave that one to you.
By the way, you guys are both tied right now.
Oh, we're tied? Okay. I got one. Why are Boy Scouts different from Jewish people?
Why?
Because they make it home from camp.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Wow.
That one's good. That was really
Wow.
good. That was really good. That's really good.
And yeah, see, Lewis laughed at it.
That was really good. That was really good. Why do cows wear bells?
Why?
Because their horns don't work.
You know I'm on the same page as you.
Are you? We're on the same one. Yeah.
They're on the same website.
What did the triangle say to the circle? What did the triangle say to the circle?
What?
You're pointless.
I'm reading that one right now. Yeah.
You guys are lame.
Yes, bro. They're so
Let's
lame.
go. Why did you?
Let's switch it up now.
Okay.
So, guys,
Girls.
as you guys and girls, it's gonna get a little dark right now because the only jokes I know are the ones I was told as a kid,
Yep.
and you know,
God.
I got one right now too. That's so funny.
okay. Again, this is satire. This is not to be offensive to anybody. This is just part of the game.
Right.
Okay. What's the difference between a black man and a bench?
What?
A bench can support a family of 5.
Rip.
That's a good
What's the
one.
difference between a black man and a pizza?
Talk to me.
A pizza can feed a family of 5.
How original.
You want to hear the worst joke I have ever heard in my life, though?
I already know what it is.
Which one?
Yeah. How many Jewish people can you fit in the car?
I heard that one. That's not the worst one.
Oh, is that the worst one you heard? Well, you want to hear it anyway?
Yeah. What is it?
Two in the front, 2 in the back, 200 in the ashtray.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Oh my god, that is so crazy. That's a good one. Oh shit. Nah, that's a good one.
I will say, yeah, I don't. I'm sorry, I can't say those jokes.
They laughed at my crayon drawing. I laughed at their chalk outline.
Okay.
Woo. I got that one. That was crazy. I got that one.
How many police officers does it take to change a light bulb?
How many?
4. 1 to change the bulb and 3 to beat the room because it's black.
I got one. How many Mexicans does it take to screw in a light bulb?
How many?
Juan.
How original.
How original, right?
Which one is this? Okay, I made a website for orphans. It doesn't have a homepage.
Okay.
That was good.
Yeah.
Woo! Yo, Nate, you're on the roll right now. I got to give it to you.
All right. So before we get into the next topic, because we gotta talk, we have this bad boy.
Not doing it.
No.
I'll do it.
Just go for it.
You're gonna do it.
Yeah, you really.
I need bread from all 3 of y'all, though.
I mean,
no.
Technically,
what does that mean?
What kind of pepper is that?
It's a Scotch bonnet.
Ooh.
You just gotta take one bite.
Take one bite?
Yeah.
For the 1424?
Yo.
Dude. Okay, look. Pick out the seeds first for your own safety. Pick out the seeds.
Oh, no. I'm going to just pull a piece off.
No. I mean, yeah, make sure there are no seeds on that piece.
Hell no.
For your own safety.
Hell no, because I'm going to blow up a bathroom on, bro.
So, as we get into our next topic, thank you guys for putting up with our shenanigans.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, just a chill session. I have a very important question for y'all.
Talk to me.
If you're for Nate's in a relationship, you're in a relationship, Ben's not. I'm not.
Bachelor.
You know, when I said that hot sauce is $6.99 and you just going at it.
She using it like she one of your kids.
So when it comes, we're gonna talk about relationships now.
Oh.
So I have a question for y'all.
Talk to me.
Would you rather your partner or significant other want you or need you, and why? We'll start with you, Nate.
Yeah, I was about to say, you want to go first, Nate?
I want him to want me and need me.
Both?
He has to want and need me.
Can we pick a side? Can we pick a
You
side?
gotta pick
No.
one. No, you gotta
You
pick,
got to
one
pick
or
a
the other.
side. Why would you want
Okay,
someone to need you?
Because
People
That's
like
mad pressure.
people like being people. Some people like being needed.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna let you do.
Let
your
her finish.
Yeah.
okay, look. In all honesty, I want him to want me.
Okay.
You know, there are cases where I do want him to need me because a girl's got needs and a man's got needs.
Right.
So, and I'm the only one who's gonna fulfill those needs.
Right.
Nobody else.
Right.
But I do want him to want me.
Step there, sister.
Point made. EJ,
He better.
when it comes to you, EJ,
I mean, if
would
I had
you
to
want your lady to want you or need you, and why?
to be honest, I would want my girl to want me, but that want gotta be strong though. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, in a relationship, you both are gonna be doing your own thing. Like, for instance, Nate, you're not with your boyfriend right now. You're doing your own thing while he's doing his own thing, type thing. But the want is like, you know, that random text message where you're like, yo, you're fucking beautiful type shit. You feel me? Just to know every day that you're wanted, every day that you're like, you're appreciated, that yo, you probably smell good as shit
When
right
he's-
now.
yeah.
It sucks that I can't be around you. You know what I mean? Like those type of messages, but that's only comes from the want because this
Right.
person wants you.
Right. When he's randomly outside of the podcast room and he just presses me.
Exactly. I be doing that same thing. I just be looking at Shorty and I be like, damn, yo, you look good as fuck.
Shut up.
Like, you just look good. Like, and you
I
got
feel
to be, it's better to be wanted because you learn more how to appreciate someone for real, like to appreciate their efforts, to appreciate their vibe, to appreciate who they are. When
So
you
a
want,
spiritual connection.
yeah, it's more of a spiritual connection than anything. Because when you need someone, needing someone is not something that you should be doing. There's only a couple of things that should be needed in this world: water, food, and shelter. If you think that you should put a person on the same pedestal as your needs, you're not fully good with yourself.
I agree.
Because if you're good with yourself, then you should not need anyone. You should only need one person in the entire world every day, and that's you. You should only need yourself. You shouldn't need somebody else. First of all, some people can't even take that type of burden to be needed anyway. Like, if you told someone I need you, they could be like, what the hell? That's too much pressure. They might start backing off type shit. You feel me? And then also, if you tell someone that you need them, you'll like basically put them on a pedestal too high, and it depends on their emotions if your day is going to go good or not. That's something that I can't give someone that much control over my life personally. Because if I need you to do this, and if you don't feel good today and you can't do what I need, then I'm fucked up. Nah, I'm good. I'd rather just want you. So if I don't want you anymore, then obviously I'm going to move on. But to need someone to constantly like, yo, you're like my drug, slow down. I can't have that shit. I'd rather be wanted. And I'm a wanter too. I'd rather be wanted than needed too.
What about you, Ben?
I mean, wow, that was really long. I mean, I think it depends on like what the situation is, right?
Right.
So let's say that you're with someone and you guys have a kid.
Mm-hmm.
You would want them to be present,
Right.
right? But you also need them to be present, right?
Yeah, that's depending on the
like,
situation that you're saying.
So and it's like this. I think and I said this before because we touched on it just very briefly. I think like 2 casts ago, where I said I think if you have a want without a necessity, that that's a dangerous lack of, because wants change quickly, right? I mean, and you said it yourself that if you don't want someone anymore, then you're just gonna move on, right? So I think that I was gonna say, is that fucking shit green? What the? But
In the words of Nipsey Hussle, You could love a girl today, tomorrow she won't love you, but $100 will be $100 tomorrow.
$100 will be
bro.
So I think, honestly, I think it's case by case because it's like this. You once you put the like want aside, you would need to see where the necessity comes in, right? So it's like, imagine if you were like going through something, you would want someone to be there for you, and if there's already someone there for you,
then they need to show up.
Then you would need them to fulfill that role if they're going to be in your life because you want them. Now they need to do this, like, and that's not like against their will, but like in order
to fulfill it, they need to do this.
In order to culminate a stronger bond, they need to do the thing that you want.
I feel that.
So it's like. But what you're saying is not wrong either because that's why I said it
depends on the context,
case by case, because it's like because like when you look at some girl that you saw, like you want her, right? Like, damn, I want that girl, right? And then you get her, then you just move on, not wanting her. But it's like if we're talking about it, because it's not okay to be codependent, firstly, right? Especially if you're not fucking married, right? I think marriage changes that significantly because then it becomes.
It depends on the situation, though.
Yeah. I mean, I would say.
I'm type scared of like marriage.
Not to cut you off. The reason why I say it depends, because if you're married, and God forbid a freak accident, that person needs you now, and I think that's where, like, when I ask you guys that question, that's really where I really try to get critical on it because, at least for me, as I was saying earlier. When I got here, as a man, I taught myself, whoever I'm with, I have to build her up to make her stronger than I am for multiple reasons. Because if I end up having children with this girl, she needs to be stronger than me. Women raise children. You get what I'm saying? Hence the reason mama boys. Fathers are literally the strength, the iron that sharpens the iron, correct? So for boys, ideally, if I'm with a partner and I love her, I need to make her so strong to a point where she no longer needs me. She wants me.
Right.
Because in the beginning of the relationship, for most people, at least in my opinion, and guys, correct me if I'm wrong, I personally feel when you meet somebody, that honeymoon phase is also known as a healing phase. Because they're distracting you from whatever trauma you came from or whatever heartache you came from.
I can agree
and
with that.
Basically you're able to process and move forward. That is needed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But as that is needed, the codependency is not needed because you do have certain individuals who go through so much that they feel they can't operate without their partner. They feel like they can't move forward without the seeking of approval. And that's where the selfishness comes in. That's where the disconnect comes in. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So as I really hear what you guys saying, I don't disagree. But in the context that I'm asking it is naturally you want to be wanted. There's very few things on this earth that you're needed for, that you don't have a choice.
Right.
One of them is owning a pet. You know what I'm saying? That pet needs you. Doesn't want you, it needs you because without it, it can't survive. It will die.
I would like to think that my cat walks.
Yeah, but say your cat,
now,
right?
He's a dick.
Same thing with children, right? Now, why is it that children need guidance and parents? Because they're oblivious, they're not as aware, they're not as sharp in the head, they're still learning. But adults fall back into that play too. As you get older, you turn back into a child. This is why it's important, in my opinion, to not to go on a tangent, but it's important to build that bond with your partner because as you get older, you're going to get slower. You're going to get slower. You're going to have health issues. A lot of times, what do we normally see? We see the guy in the wheelchair and who's pushing him? The
wife.
The wife.
She's still walking.
You know what I'm saying? That's loyalty. That's a beautiful thing. But at that point, he needs her.
Right.
See, you can get to a point in a relationship where you need each other, but there has to be a bond that is created between you two.
I would say you have to want to need that person.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It has to root from a want, though.
Yeah.
Nobody is going to do what they don't want to do. If you don't want to do something, you're not going to want to do it.
I have to disagree with that because there are plenty of things that a lot of people don't want to do, but they do it because they need to.
I feel like only men can. Like sometimes we don't want to go to work. We still going to get up and do things, but that's just like it could be like a man. It could be a male thing, not to be sexist into it, but it could be some things with like.
And by May, right?
Right.
When you say that, it's not to strike iron.
No,
but I think we forget the important roles of a woman. Because
clean dishes.
If we're gonna be 100 about it,
it's not just clean dishes.
And let me know.
Too.
Let me know if you guys agree or disagree.
I'm listening.
I think a woman in the relationship is the most powerful one.
Right.
Yeah.
And the reason why the woman in the relationship is the most powerful one, we are emotionally charged.
Hell yeah.
As men, we're emotionally charged. So
because we've never had the time to actually speak up about our emotions in the first place. So when we're old enough, like that's just me though, because I know I'm emotional. I know, listen, I'll be sensitive too, man. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't give a damn. Like I'll be tough. You know what I'm saying? I'm tough on the outside because of where I'm from and everything. But on the inside, yeah, man, shorty know I'm a softie.
Well, I don't think there's any problem being soft, but I hear a lot of times men say, oh, we take the harsh drive. And it's like, yo, in history alone, at least in my lifetime, the women in my family have stepped up to the plate. Women sacrifice so much. And I'm not saying this to be all goo goo gaga and whatnot, but you got to understand, a woman that you choose to be with you plays out your life. We hear that all the time from the top 1%ers. Why is that? Because the partner you choose is a reflection of your habit and what your goals are set in line. So if you choose a shitty woman, you're going to choose shit. Women amplify situations by nature.
No, they do.
You know what I'm saying? And I said it once and I'll say it 1,000 times. If you have a house, a woman can turn it into a home. You get what I'm saying? If you give woman, you know what I'm saying, sperm, she amplifies it and gives you a child. You give her shit,
she's gonna give you more shit.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like Newton's law. For every action, there is an equal or greater reaction.
Equal or opposite reaction.
So your shorty is one of those things where now you got somebody that you want, but eventually it turns into somebody you need. And the reason why it's natural, if you're smart about it, you have to be careful. You cannot fault the person for them wanting to deal with your bullshit. Your bullshit's your bullshit.
Right.
But when you're in a relationship, at least in my opinion, if I'm building with you, it's going to get to a point where I need you because I'm synced with you.
Right.
You know my dreams. You know how I move. You know by looking at me when something's wrong. Like that is needed to sustain a relationship.
Right.
But somewhere across the line where we are as a generation now, it's like we're scared to be vulnerable. But that is the name of the game, is to be vulnerable to a certain degree in order to basically overcome and conquer those obstacles set ahead of yourself.
That's my favorite part about mine, because me and her, we actually like talk for like hours type shit. And I'm not gonna lie, at first I didn't let her into my like my roots and shit because like it's hard. Like I've been through a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like I may be smiling and everything in the beginning, but like on the inside, I'm really not shallow, but like type emotional, angry, stuff like that. Because I've been through a whole bunch of things. I've been through things that I had nothing to do with, or it wasn't even my fault. And I'd be sitting here wondering like, yo, bro, what the hell did I do? You know what I'm saying? But you know, to be vulnerable with someone as a man is like one of the best things ever. Like we'll never leave you if we can be vulnerable, because like
for us
not only because like you know everything, so
it's because it doesn't feel like you're judging me, bro.
Exactly, it doesn't feel like you're judging me. Like you actually like, yo, like I'm a person to you. Really?
Like a lot
like
of
I'm
fellas,
human. Really?
What were you gonna say?
Like it's such an amazing feeling when you find like a partner in a partner.
Right.
Like this is your ride or die. You know, they're gonna listen to you.
Right.
They are your person.
Right.
You know, your favorite person. Like
Your best friend.
Like I was in class yesterday and class ended and there was a group of students who were like talking shit, like, oh, what's up? You know, you're in this class, isn't that? And just staring at them, my social battery was draining by like a second. I was so tired. I was like, oh my God, how can you? I was like, I want to go home. This is too much interaction for me for one day. The second I got left that classroom, I called my man and I'm like talking to him because the only time my social battery does not drain is when I'm with him. When I'm
because he recharges.
But that's the thing. Your man
recharges.
Little do you know is that your man, his heart. Because if my shorty told me that, my heart would skip a beat. He actually appreciates all that little stuff. Men appreciate, like, oh my God, babe, like there were so many people talking, but I just wanted to talk to you.
Let me just.
Well, goddamn, like really, you feel me? Like that actually, I feel the same way. Like that. So you're doing the right thing.
Let's put some game out for the women out there, yo.
So word.
A lot of times I said it before. All you guys have to do is show up. I don't think
like gym class.
Yeah, like women, at least in my opinion, your generation. Y'all don't understand how much power you guys honestly hold.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, niggas would move mountains for the woman they love.
Bro.
And when I say move mountains, yo, if I love you, I'm already willing to sacrifice my life.
Bro.
That is a powerful weapon.
Yeah.
Because let's be real. If somebody got fresh with you and put their hands on you, what is the outcome? Your man's going to basically put his life on the line to represent what it's not only his, but what he's responsible for. You get what I'm saying? And that's that want that is so genuine.
I have a question for you guys.
Go ahead.
When you are with your significant others, and like you're play fighting, you know, do you guys ever like display your strength throughout the relationship? Or
I try my best not to
all the time.
I try my best not to.
Wait, because with your girl, do you guys ever like, you know, she's your princess, you love her, and you know, of course you open jars for her, but like, you know, when you hug her, when you're cuddling with her, like when you like are like physical with her, you're like, you try to display equal strength to her or like try to be gentle?
I try to be gentle. I ain't even go lie.
Like
don't let the skinny fool you. Like I'll be like, if I really wanted to like lift her up.
Are there ever times where you do display strength in like play fighting by accident and she's just like completely flabbergasted, like, whoa.
You're going to think I'm crazy. And I get a lot of slack for this.
I put my ex in a headlock.
I've never done that.
I'll be with you.
I've never done that.
Like when it comes to my exes, I make, like when I say I try to make them as strong as possible, I mean it. Like, yo, I'll tell them I'll throw a punch. I teach them how to be put in a tight situation, what to go for, how to defend yourself. Most importantly, I always tell a woman that is either my friend or I'm in a relationship, your words, because your woman is your greatest weapon.
It is.
And I can say that to life because you could imagine what's going to do more damage. You basically punch me in my mouth or you saying that I did something to you?
I mean, that I did something to you because I'm not strong. Like I can't hurt you.
The reason being is women are naturally protected.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And unfortunately, some people take advantage of that.
Right.
But that just shows you the power of a woman is what she's able to bring out of a man. Every guy walking this earth just wants that one shorty to show up that they could provide for and feel a sense of belonging.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because real shit, it's lonely out here, yo. It's really lonely.
I'm telling you,
especially with the way things are now.
And I'm not materialistic neither. I'm more mental type shit. Like I want that. Like when you show up, all you have to do is show up mentally.
Let me tell
you just got to show up and be like, yo,
but let me tell you,
you're pretty great, babe.
But let me tell you, in like at least in my perspective, you know. Things that I would normally struggle with, like let's say I have to carry a whole like 24 pack of like waters, and I'm like, oh, this is so heavy.
You're not carrying that with your man.
Like no, I mean like because we don't live together, so like
But if he's there, you know,
my mom does groceries, so I help my mom.
Right.
But like let's say like I see him carrying that with no issue, no struggle. I'm like, wow, that's so hot. How are you this strong?
See now, look now. But that's exactly what he needed because he's getting that dopamine in his head.
Wow, you just opened the jar for me. Oh.
That's what I'm saying. Every man, because look,
you know what you're doing though.
Yeah, you're helping his ego in a healthy way.
You're showing appreciation to who he is and what he can do. It's like work, right? Imagine you go into work, you break your back every fucking single day,
I do.
right? And as you're breaking your back every single fucking, and as you break your back, you don't even get an acknowledgement. You don't even get a courtesy like, you know what, Nate, you did good today, man. I'm proud of you. That can literally be a night and day difference. Now amplify that when you're in a relationship, because a simple babe. And I'll speak for the fellas on this one. We could be at work. Send a picture of yourself. It don't even have to be sexual. Send a picture of yourself, blowing kisses, saying, yo, I was thinking about you.
Right.
That shit right there is motivation, because guess what? When we out here, the world beats us up in such a manner that you unfortunately can never understand, because you're naturally protected.
Right.
We're out here making something for ourselves.
Out of nothing, too.
If we get a picture from the girl we're with, just to know that you're thinking about us, I can't wait for you to get home.
Just getting random photos, dude.
Yeah, bro, that shit'll make me want to work. Like
literally, it's like, look at this. So like, what do you think of my outfit? Stuff like that, just stupid shit.
We love that shit.
I have a question.
We really do.
I have a question. Okay, this is in terms of like you like the girl, you're in a relationship.
Right.
Let's say you're talking to a girl, like maybe you're not really feeling her, but you think she's cute and she's doing girlfriend things, like she's sending you the pictures.
Yeah.
Okay.
How would you feel?
It would feel like I have known this person for a long time.
I'd say slow down.
I would shut it
down.
down.
I'd be honest. I'd be like, yo, I'm not even feeling you for real. So like,
she's feeling you and she's sending you these pictures away a girlfriend.
I'm honest, but I'm gonna be respectful and be like, yo, shorty, that is great. What you sent me is cool, but I'm not the nigga that you should be sending that to, because I'm not fucking with you.
Wait, you talking about sexual photos?
No,
just the random ones that you was talking about.
You got that one girl who just like takes a picture and sends it to you. Listen.
Listen, she's trying to be cute and she's trying to get your attention.
Yeah, I know, and that's the thing. I have to appreciate it to some extent. I have to appreciate that to an extent, because you're doing something that I actually do like. You're just not my type. So I have to give that to you, like, yo, that's fire.
Now, mind you,
but not for me though.
See, like he'll handle it different. It's like almost cold response when you write like a full page letter, and the reply is like, K.
Yeah.
That shit pisses y'all off.
Yo, that pisses me the fuck off. The dry response.
What do you mean?
Dry responses.
But when I text you K, I know you're upset. But what you're not, and here's another thing that you guys have to understand, especially the difference between us. When we say K, it doesn't mean we're brushing you off. We're thinking so far ahead to what you asked us. The only proper response is K, I received it, I see it. Good. We're good to go.
Now.
But even then, it still will trigger you from time to time, because women are social creatures. You guys love to talk. Sometimes it's not even, you just want to talk. You look at the shows you watch, the music you listen to, the clothes you wear, the things that attract you in life, whether it's the mall.
Right.
Most of it is chaotic. Women can't deny that shit.
But it's organized chaos.
It's organized chaos, but nonetheless, it is chaos.
But
us guys are simple,
and we have to step up and take that chaos. You ever see a girl, right, and you see the chaos that she brings right in front of you, but you think that she's worth every single bit of that chaos. Like, girl, your ass is kind of crazy, but like, I fuck with you though. You feel me? So like,
no, that's my boyfriend.
Well,
he gonna be honest. Don't do that. But like,
don't do that because But here's the thing.
Don't be honest.
But it's okay. Here's the thing. Number one thing in life. Few things. Never meet your heroes and never ask a question you don't want to know the answer to truly. And I'm not saying that you don't, but that's a dangerous game to play.
Right.
And the reason it's a dangerous game to play, because naturally, not just women, people put this perspective in their head. And when they put this perspective in their head and they want to play it out and they get a response that doesn't actually match with that, it leads to conflict because it's like it was all for nothing. And that's what it's like. All right, imagine I know everyone in this room.
And I'm guilty for that. I'm guilty for that.
Be laying in bed, babe, would you love me if I was a worm?
Yeah, I would.
My man knows better. He knows better.
But the fact that you ask that question,
I'm a worm too.
Yeah,
do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yo, we truly have your back.
Yeah.
You know? I get you.
Like, we're gonna take all of that
honestly,
to the face, and it's cool.
What I would do is just you cup your hand and you just smack him.
This nigga's stupid.
No, in their face.
So I will say this: the most dangerous thing about us men, when it comes to you women, it's not what we done for you that scares us. It's what we're willing to do to keep you, what we're willing to make you happy, what we're willing to basically get shit done for you.
Right.
Because the past tense, the past tense. But if I know I'm willing to sacrifice anything to make you happy, and it's not reciprocated, that's the shit that destroys us. Because a lot of times, especially with this new generation of women, they do things that men would never do. And that is the scariest thing in the world. Because when I say you guys do things that we would never do, not all, there's some fucked up bitches out there. There's some fucked up dudes out there.
Yeah, no facts.
But the truth of the matter is, if I love you, I'm never going to take your trauma and throw it in your face.
Facts.
A lot of times women do that. So before we close out, let's get final thoughts about that. What you think?
You know what you about to ask your boyfriend now.
Yeah, my man knows better because I'll ask him questions and he answers it so perfectly. Like, you know, he'll be honest, but
he'll be nice.
Like, if he needs to be brutally honest to like where it hurts my feelings, he'll do so. But if there's no need, then he won't.
Oh yeah,
it's like, you know, like it's just a lot.
No, I think you should take every opportunity to humble them.
Right.
Keep someone humble every opportunity.
Right.
Really?
Right.
Yeah. I mean, you don't diminish their goals or like you don't put them down. I'm not saying berate them. Keep them humble. You know, give them the truth. Yeah. You know what it is.
I feel it.
She's like,
but not too much though, because then it can seem like it's a negative.
Yeah,
they can take it negatively.
Don't berate them, you know. But
yeah,
just,
don't.
honestly,
Yeah, no belittle.
What do you
but
think
like
about this dress? It's all right. I mean, it looks good, but I don't like it.
Right.
Boom.
You see, that's where we differ.
Yeah.
Because if he's not on his knees kissing my feet, telling me how amazing I look, I don't want it.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you. Nah, I'm not feeling that.
Nah.
It's cool though. Like
because you got the wrong one.
That's what I'm saying. Because it's you.
Well, good thing y'all ain't my man's then.
No, you would not.
Shit,
like
I'm good. I'm good.
Every
I'm good
day,
where I'm at.
Your mouth would be agape because you're just like, why are you so mean to me? I'm just like, I'm not mean. I'm just keeping it real. You're like, no, you're just bullying me, and I'm like,
Ben,
well,
there's two people that keep it a buck.
Final thoughts.
You know, as we were saying about all of this and stuff, and let me stop. So again, I think that there needs to be necessity and want because
that's what we're talking about.
You know,
I respect that.
There needs to be that, or it's like
lost.
baseless. Yeah, it's lost because if there isn't something deeper within that want, then it's only surface level, and you're only feeding, what was it, the id or whatever, the ego, whatever, the ego. You're only feeding the ego, right? And if you're not like calling to it's like this thing called Maslow's hierarchy of needs.
You
know, right?
If
you're doing something that doesn't pertain to that deep-rooted psychological like survival instinct that we all have within ourselves,
right,
then it's not really going to go anywhere, right? Because I think it's like a job, relationship, you know, that kind of stuff. Like we do the things that we do because there's a need in it, right? So it's like we go and get into relationships because we as humans need companionship, right? So
I say get a dog.
Get a dog, yeah. And then we also need the romantic romance too, like, you know, even those like chemical reactions in the brain is just so we can procreate with each other. We're still like, you know, inclined to look for that,
right?
You know? So again, without a want without a necessity, I think is a dangerous game. But it's all like cyclical. Like, you know, you gotta want something to need it. You gotta need something to want it, right?
Right. You gotta need something to want it. Right?
You gotta want something to need it. You gotta need something to want it.
What's your final thoughts?
I mean, my final thoughts is I'm gonna look straight at the camera. For men, play your role correctly. Learn how to be there for the woman. Learn how to provide. Be the protection. Be that right kind of man, and do what you have to do. If you have a girl in your life, if you're single, do what you want to do. You feel me? But if you have someone, actually take that shorty serious. Don't play no games. And for the women out there, tell that man that he's great.
You know what I'm saying? We go through things every day that you have no idea about.
It's fabulous.
That you have no idea about. And literally, it takes the littlest compliment. Just, I'm thinking about you. I miss you. You're great.
You're a 10
anything,
out of 10.
anything you could tell this man, because at the end of the day, men are in competition and we don't even know it. We'll see another nigga around us and you be like, damn, what he got that I don't got? Or something like that. It's just a psychological thing.
I know what Jay got.
Exactly. You feel me? So we're all in that same competition that you have no idea about. And we love when our women make us feel like the only guy that's made for her. So for the men, step up. And for the women, step up not too hard.
My final thoughts on it, and I may sound a little harsh on that. Your feelings are solely your responsibility.
Facts.
And because they're solely your responsibility, nothing's worse when you try to make somebody else connect to your way of feeling. It's not sustainable. It's not factual. So with that, you know what I'm saying, as you guys engage, because just like I said, men lie, women lie. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter how you go about it. You know what I'm saying? You got to respect yourself, most importantly, because till you learn to love yourself, you can't love that person. And when you don't love yourself, you find yourself needing that girl or needing that guy because they distract you from what's really needs to be paid attention to.
Right.
That's why they say hurt people hurt people.
Yeah.
If you think about the most toxic relations, the only reason they work out because they distract each other from what's really going on. You know, and that's something that I think we need to take into account and really be delicate on, because truth is, yes, it's nice to have a companion. We're not meant to be alone, but it is a choice nonetheless, because you have certain individuals who have a false mindset of how the world works. Every relationship is different. You cannot compare your relationship to the next one. Reason being, because emotions are subjective. It's like pain. What you feel, I don't feel. That's why I always say, be careful when you're having problems in your relationship, who you go to. Because if you came to me complaining about your man, well, here's the fucking problem. I don't love your man. I have no emotional bond to your man. So how sustainable would my input or my advice be for you if I don't share those emotions? And that's where the whole game get fucked up, because you got all these people putting their business out there, forgetting one thing. They don't share the emotions.
You got to go back to your partner.
You gotta go.
I'd rather not talk to anybody. Just bring it back to the house.
That's trust me, nothing hurts more than being with somebody that doesn't feel comfortable to be real with you.
Right.
That's the shit that hurts both sides. And you have to work on that. So as we're going to close out, you get what I'm saying? Make sure if this is your first time, you hit that like and subscribe button, yo. We
don't forget, y'all. Man. Hit that like and subscribe, man.
That bell icon for the notification.
Y'all know the vibes.
Where can they find you, girl?
You guys can find me on Instagram, Natalie. Why is not the camera on me? Okay, Natalie. Ooh, okay. 2 I's, 2 E's, _01.
All right,
you changed it again. You changed it?
No.
Oh no.
It was always that.
Where can they find you, brother man?
All right, you can find me on every platform. You know, not Twitter. I'm sorry.
OnlyFans.
X OnlyFans. That's right. X videos. X Hamster. Pornhub. XNXX.
Yo, all the X's is so crazy.
Yeah. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. You find me at Sir Daniel Ben, and all that good stuff. You know, drop a like. I'm trying real hard to become a micro niche internet celebrity to make people laugh. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I just thought of a last minute joke. What would be my favorite underground rapper?
Who?
XXXTentacion.
That's bad.
That is crazy. Florida don't like you for that one. Florida don't like you for that one.
Florida don't. Morbid. Nah, it was funny.
I saw it on the internet.
All right, well,
I had to say it.
It's bad.
If y'all wanna find me, you feel what I'm saying? If y'all wanna speak up, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? You can find me on YouTube, Instagram, Snap, whatever. You feel me? At glow_Jedi or glow.Jedi. You know the vibes and you know what it is. The dumb, baby.
Yo, it's your gearhead, you know what I'm saying, Mr. Logic 142 on Instagram. Just to let you know I'm switching it up this time. you guys are going through something, man, hit me up. Let me know how you feeling. I want to start building a brotherhood and a sisterhood because honestly, ain't nobody speaking for us. Ain't nobody representing for us. We see how life gets. We see all these people winning, but it's not real. It's a placebo. So before we close out, I go with this message. Plant your toes, keep going. The storm is when you want to cast your line. Because in a perfect storm, there's chaos going around, but as long as you stay focused, nothing could throw you off. You're going to have your ups, you're going to have your downs. Even as I build my dream, I'm tired, my team is tired, but we show up not only for y'all, but mainly for ourselves. You want something in life, the only person who could tell you you can or you can't is yourself. And if you think you can, you're right. If you think you can't, you're right. So shout out to the Bowl family. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boys. Rest in peace to a lost soldier. You know what I'm saying? Passed away, Leo. May he rest in peace. With that being said, we hope you have a safe weekend with nothing but love and respect. And as you know, this is one thing for sure.
Two things for certain. Catch y'all later, baby.